In this video, we are going to be covering metric conversions. With metric conversions, it's going to cover the metric system. We're going to be talking about how to convert between different units, so maybe meters to kilometers, centimeters to kilometers, and so on. So the metric system, or the SI system, it's just a system of measurements based on powers of 10. And the purpose of it is to make unit conversions easy because you can simply just move the decimal. For example, conversions without using the metric system or metric units, if you're going to use feet and miles, those are not metric units. So to convert how many feet is in 3.5 miles, you'd have to know that this is the unit of conversion. 5,280 feet goes into every mile. So you'd have to multiply the 3.5 times 5,280 and you would get 18,480 feet. Not something that you can do really quick in your head. However, if you use the metric system, and let's say that now you're solving a different problem. So how many meters is 3.5 kilometers? Meters and kilometers are both metric units. So 3.5 kilometers times 1,000 meters per kilometer, because 1,000 meters goes into 1 kilometer. That's your unit conversion. And that's going to give you 3,500 meters. Or, if you see the pattern, the decimal just moved to the left 3 times. So you take this decimal place, move it 1, 2, 3 times, add in your 2 zeros, and then you have your number. That can easily be done really quick in your head. So obviously much easier. You don't even need the calculator for that. These are a list of the SI base units. So you have mass, is measured in kilograms, volume is measured in meters cubed or liters, length is measured in meters, and time is measured in seconds. All right, so there's one way to do metric conversions. You usually see this inside chemistry classrooms, but some of you may already be familiar with it, so I just want to review this method. It is called dimensional analysis. Essentially, you set up every problem in this format. You start off first with the number and unit that you are given in the problem, and then you have this unit conversion that is set up like a fraction. At the bottom fraction, you have to put whatever units that you start with. So if you start with grams, then grams is going to have to be on the bottom part of the fraction. And whatever unit you want, maybe you want to go to kilograms. So you would put kilograms on top, and you'd have to know the unit conversion. So 1,000 grams goes into 1 kilogram. And then you end up with the number and unit that you want. So let's practice. For example, how many meters are in 0.633 kilometers? So, as you can see in the problem, we are starting with 0.633 kilometers, and what we want is the number in meters. So, we are starting with, the number and unit that you start with is 0.63 kilometers. You plug that in there. Then you're going to set up your unit conversion rate, your fraction, if you will. And on top, the unit that we want is meters. We know that 1,000 meters goes into 1 kilometer. Then, since kilometer is on top and on bottom, they can cancel out. Then you're left with just meters, exactly what you want. Then you do the math. So 0.633 times 1,000 would give you 633. Or move the decimal 3 times. I'm going to show you the moving the decimal method. So many of you are already familiar with the saying, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. It goes with the metric conversions. K goes with kilo, H for hecto, deca with D for died, by is the base, drinking is deci, chocolate is centi, M is milli. So with this format, you can easily move between decimal places. So if you're given something in grams and you want to know how many milligrams it would be, you just move the decimal 1, 2, 3 times to the right. If maybe you're given meters and you want to know how many kilometers it is, so you would move the decimal 1, 2, 3 times to the left. All right, let's practice. So, number 1, how many meters, so we're going to be going towards meters, are in 0.633 kilometers. So this is where we're starting, at kilometers. So we have 0.633 kilometers. and we want to know how many meters. So we're starting with kilometers, and we would move the decimal place 1, 2, 3 times to the right. So we take this decimal place, move it 1, 2, 3 times to the right. That is going to give us 633 meters. All right, number 2, how many millimeters? So now our goal is millimeters. Are in 0.633 kilometers. So again, we're starting over here in kilometers. So we're going to write our original number, 0.633. And as you can see, we're starting over here at kilometers. We're going to move the decimal place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times to the right. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times to the right. All right, see all these empty little curves over here? That's where you're going to plug in all these zeros. So it's going to be 633,000 millimeters. That's your answer. Number 3, how many kilograms are in 843 grams? So we are starting with 843 grams. That's a base unit. And we want to know how many kilograms. So we need to go to kilograms. Write our original number, 843. And of course, our decimal is technically right over here. So we are starting with grams, and we're going to move towards kilograms. We have moved our decimal 3 times to the left, so we're going to move it 3 times to the left. That means that our answer is going to be 0.843 kilograms. All right, number 4, how many grams are in 47 kilograms? So now we are starting in kilograms, and we want to know how many grams is in 47 kilograms. So we're going to write our original number, 47. Remember, our decimal is technically right there. And we're going to grams. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we need to plug in our zeros here. So technically it is 47,000 grams. All right, number 5, how many centimeters? So we're going to be going towards centimeters, are in 0.67 kilometers. So we are starting over in kilometers again. So we're going to write our original number, 0.678. And let's see what that will equal. All right, so kilometers to centimeters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decimal places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had those 2 curves that we had to add zeros to. So it's going to be 67800. So 67,800 centimeters. That's what our answer is. All right, last one, number 6. How many kilometers? So now our goal is kilometers. Are in 123 million meters. All right, so we are starting at a base unit. We're going to write our original number, 123 million. Technically, our decimal is right over here, the far right. And we are going from the base unit here over to kilometers. We're going to move our decimal 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So right here is where our decimal is going to go. So our number is going to be 123,000 kilometers. All right, thanks for watching.